Welcome back, everybody, to the final installment of my answer videos. The answers to the questions you asked weeks ago on my initial release of my Q&A announcement. We are close to the end, so it is time to finish those up, and as always, I'm sure there is going to be a few musical numbers for your enjoyment. And mine too, of course. And with that, have your mouses ready on standby on the mute key, or have a nice pair of headphones handy, and let's get started. And we are off! Here we are, and here we go. 3 Loney asks, question number 1, what is your favorite of the alternate universes in the season 5 finale? Out of all of the alternate universes we saw Twilight and Starlight go through in the season 5 finale, probably my favorite pick would be the Somber War. It's the one that had the closest flashbacks to actually what almost came true to happen in the actual show episodes. Question number 2, who is the Brompone? You is the Brompone, I is the Brompone, we all is the Brompone. And question number 3, does this question count? Well, it's got a question mark in the end of it, so yes. PokeFan James asks, what is your favorite video games and video game series? I don't have an actual video game that just stands out above the rest, but I do like the Fable series. I like the adventurous changing types, pick your own path, or even some of the Mass Effect series where the choices that you choose affect your gameplay. Those are always really fun to play. Question number 2, if you were in a war, which pony would you want to fight alongside you? And question number 3, who are your inspirations? I don't really have this big ticket superstar that's just an inspiration in my life. Mainly the inspirations in my life are your friends, family, anyone who's given me their full support, including viewers like you. The random person asks, what is your favorite episode from each season? Nice. My favorite episode from season 1 would have to be Bridal Gossip. My favorite episode from season 2 would have to be The Return of Harmony, part 1 and part 2. My favorite episode from season 3 is going to be Sleepless in Ponyville. Favorite episode of season 4 would be Castlemania. And my favorite episode of season 5 is Crusaders of the Lost Mark. Question number 2, read this. This is a comment that only 25% of the people read, and some people would be a dick and type a crap ton of stuff, but I am not a dick, so this comment is over. What? I think you lied to yourself halfway into that one, buddy. Virus4812 asks, can you sing Unleash the Magic? And what will you do after the show is over? Well, I actually had to contact a few people on this because I'd never heard of Unleash the Magic. Luckily, without much detail, apparently that is a song from the new Equestria Girls movie that I have yet to hear or seen, so I apologize, I cannot sing it. That video is coming down the road. As far as when the show is over, a lot more Let's Plays and a hunt for something that's not gonna get me sued. Super Hot Fire asks, do you have autism? Well, that was nice, thank you very much. And no, the answer is no. I was cleared of that a very, very, very long time ago, like when I was born. Brony Cooper asks, who is Best Pie Sister? I knew everybody just went absolutely freaking gaga over Marble Pie, and yeah, I see why. But I'm gonna go with Limestone Pie. Limestone Pie is Best Pie. And question number 2, if you and Soundspeed were teleported to Equestrian Human World, what would you guys do together? We would fight to the death because there can only be one! Joshua Kyle Isidro asks, so, are the abridged series from the fandom entertaining? If so, what series is the best one? You know, I personally think the abridged series that this fandom creates are very interesting, just to be able to see what they have the ability to do with them. Whether it's writing your own script over the arty animation, or what Mentally Advanced series has done and has taken on their own animation with their own art style, and so on and so forth. So the ones I have seen have been very entertaining for me. There's still a lot out there that is on the page to get into, to start, that people want to see and that I want to do. But the short answer is yes. And Friendship is Witchcraft is currently my favorite one. Fun Cool Fun asks, what is your favorite and least favorite songs from Season 5? If we were pertaining it to Season 5, I've been bouncing back and forth from my favorite from All Fly and Make Our Mark, but most definitely my least favorite song from just Season 5 alone, in its own right, is probably Our Town. That was just creepy and unsettling. Question number 2. If you were to spend a day with your least favorite ponies, plural, what would you do? Probably shopping with Rarity and either Bird or Butterfly watching with Fluttershy. Ooh! Me and Rarity would go shopping for my Butterfly watching outfit. Eee! Can't wait. Best shopping day ever. We're going shopping! Question number 3, if you were to change one thing about season 5, what would it be and why? I would change the length of the episodes. I would take it from 26 episodes to 126 episodes. Okay, sorry, I'm kidding. I would probably change a little bit of the way they redeemed Starlight. They didn't do it in a bad way in any way, shape, or form, but I would probably redeem her in the way to where, at the ending, she would thank thank Twilight and the other 5, or maybe just Twilight, because she had the biggest role in it, for making her see the light, and that she was gonna go off and change things about herself, and do right by herself and the ponies she's wronged, and go out there and make a name for herself, rather than just, hey, I've never had friends before, do you 6 want to be friends? Okay, we're friends, we're the main 7 now, apparently. I don't know. We won't know if that actually happens until season 6. But it kind of seemed that way by the way season 5 ended. I would much rather have gone down a path where she can just be a side character, or just a simple thank you. I'm gonna go out in the world and do something with my life now, instead of tormenting you and your friends. Hunter Miller asks, who is your waifu? Oh man. We've already been here for a very long time, and we would be here for another probably 2 or 3 years straight if I started listing those off. Or it could be so short that there's nothing there at all. The ones that are, know who they are, and that's all that matters. Espen Holland asks, question number 1, have you played Flappy Bird? And how long have you gone until you lost your sanity and broke your mobile device? Or just quit? Well, I already lost my sanity a long time ago, but actually the whole Flappy Bird phase came and gone and was deleted off any app store or any way to get it, except for poachers and scammers and you know what else online where you could buy it from. So I never actually got to play Flappy Bird, but I do know the concept of it. I do know what it is. And it probably only would have taken me 10 minutes to break my phone. Robin English asks, are you a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog? I used to play a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog when I was a kid on the old Segas. The Sega was one of the first gaming consoles I ever had. And still to this today, I enjoy a good Sonic game. Sonic is a staple in video game history, and I hope it doesn't go anywhere anytime soon. Which I highly doubt it will, so yay! 5 Descendant Creepypasta Pinkie Pie asks, what are your thoughts on Pinkamena Diane Pie? Well, you have the show version and you have the fandom version. Everyone relates Pinkamena Diane Pie with Pinkie Pie's crazy, murderous, cannibalist side, as to where the first time we saw that was just her mother using her full name because she probably was in trouble. That was the name she got called when you knew you were gonna get it. But judging by your name, since that's creepypasta, and I'm guessing you're meaning the bloodthirsty fandom side, which I don't get into at all. I don't enjoy that side of the characters, nor do I want to. Sly Crunchy asks, why do you think most bronies have only pony OCs rather than other species? Probably because this is MLP. The ponies is where it's at. The ponies are what you want to be. Yeah, there are dragons and griffins and cows and donkeys, but it's a show about the ponies. Everyone's got to be the ponies. There are a few of the other species out there for OCs I've seen here and there, but most of them are ponies because this is a show of ponies. That's what got them into ponies, was the ponies, the characters and the voices behind them. Question number 2, who are, in your opinion, some of the best brony reactors in this community? Everybody on Brony Reacts, of course. You know, to go into that one, I'd probably have to watch, and myself, I'm kidding, I'm not that self-centered. To actually go deeper into that one, I'd probably have to watch a lot more than I actually do. There's a select few that I watch that have a lot of entertaining value to me. They probably know who they are. You probably know who they are. I believe I've already said their names in this once before. Yeah, but I'm not the best at picking out and pointing to bests, unless there's just something that really just stands above the rest. Kooksy Fig Jacka, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that right, ass. Question number 1, why is your OC a Pegasus? Why not a unicorn or an earth pony? Because a Pegasus is what I wanted to be from the beginning, and you gotta go with your gut. Also, unicorns are overrated and earth ponies are boring. I'm kidding, earth ponies are fine. They're actually they're the strongest. That's their trait. Earth ponies are strong, unicorns are overpowered, and Pegasi can hax fly. Question number 2, who is your favorite and least favorite MLP villain? My favorite MLP villain is Nightmare Moon, and my least favorite is King Sombra. Why? Because he was only in one episode. He wasn't even in the full episode. He didn't get much screen time. He started out as a ghostly figure who randomly, from the power being close to the heart, fully materialized into a pony only to be shattered into bits and pieces and scattered across Equestria. That was a kind of a one and done thing right there. Jackie Branch asked question number 1, have you ever had a pet? I did have a pet dog when I was a lot younger, but ever since I moved out on my own, I haven't been able to get a pet yet, mainly because even though I would love to have another dog around because I'm a total dog person, I don't have the time to take care of it nor give it the love it needs. And I'm not the kind of person who just, well, I want a dog, so I'm going to buy one and throw it out in the backyard and not give it ever any attention. It doesn't deserve that, and I'm not going to, even though I want one really bad, I'm not going to get one until I have the ability to give it the time, care, and love it needs. Question number 2, would you rather die drowning or in a fire? I'm going to, oh crap, that's not even a thinker. I'm gonna go with drowning. Yes, drowning is if anyone's ever even been in a pool and got close or swallowed water or just had a little panic attack, it can be scary. Being underwater can be scary, but fire, not only is it scary, it causes physical, excruciating pain until it burns so deep, fourth degree, that you can't even feel it anymore. But until it does, which actually takes a lot longer than you think, it is just pure agonizing, as to where drowning is just scared and gasping, and even though it probably does hurt to be swallowing that much water because you will naturally try to gasp for air even underwater, I would think it's going to be a lot less painful than actually physically burning to death. So drowning, I'm going with drowning. And question number 3, would you ever give me a hug? Yeah, that's also a no thinker. You know what? I'm more than happy to do that for anyone that would want one. If you ever happen to meet me and you want one, all you gotta do is ask. You got it. But you're probably gonna have to, if you ever do, you're gonna have to come up and explain to me, hey, I'm this person. You told me you'd give me one. You owe me one. And then you'd probably have to chase me around for a while. Maybe. Warbird333 asked, question number 1, why no dual commentary with Soundspeed on friendship games? That's because that's a secret. You will find out once, it'll all make sense once the video of mine is actually uploaded. And question number 2, please sing The Pony I Wanna Be. That would be Diamond Tiara's song from Season 5. And yeah, I can do that. If I'm a diamond, then why do I feel so rough? I'm as strong as a stone, even that's not enough. There's something jagged in me, and I've made such mistakes. I thought our diamonds were hard, though I feel I could break. Would you believe that I've always wished I could be some pony else? Yet I can't see what I need to do to be the pony I wanna be. I've been told my whole life what to do, what to say. No pony showed me that there might be some better way. Now I feel that I'm lost and I don't know what to do. The ground is sinking away, I'm about to fall through. Would you believe that I've always wished I could be some pony else? Yet I can't see what I need to do to be the pony I wanna be. To be the pony I wanna be. Oh, it's not over. I guess we're gonna have the reprise. Yay!
I know you were worried for a second there, weren't you?
We all were.
Well, I think it's all gonna work out just fine, Mr. President.
We'll build a playground for all of us to enjoy. So full of games, there's enough for each girl and boy. I wanna help and do everything that I can. I'm here to show you what's changed. Listen up, here's the plan.
Bring it in! That's right, keep it coming. Hey there, you with the amazing strength. Can you help them move that merry-go-round across the line?
Sure.
Thank you so much. And you with the super teeth. We need you to help with that teeter-totter. You got
Jump. Hey, you doing anything later? There's so much I can do to help every pony else. I see the light that shines in me. I know I can be my better self. I can free the past, 'cause now the future's bright for me. My cutie mark has set me free. And to do what's right and be the pony I wanna be. And be the pony I wanna be. Oh, that long hold got me. Oh dear. Alright, well, pony I wanna be. Are you the pony you wanna be? I sure hope so. Okay. TW38824 asks, question number 1. What is your favorite moments in Season 5 of MLP? My favorite moments of MLP was them exploring the 5 stages of grief, introducing a villain, aka Starlight, that started at the very first episode and didn't end until the very season finale instead of just the 2-part pilot. Well, not pilot, but the first 2-parter, first 2 episodes. Normally, here's the villain, there's the villain. Let's move on to other episodes. And of course, the Cutie Mark Crusaders getting their cutie marks. Question number 2. If you could have any of the main 6 as pets, who would it be? Well, I personally can't stand cats. 1, I'm allergic. 2, I can't stand cats. So, wouldn't be Opal. I am pretty sure I would either kill or a bird would fly away, including an owl, so can't be Owlicious. Wouldn't mind having a pet dragon. Yes, I consider Spike Twilight's pet. The tortoise wouldn't be bad if I could actually get a flying mechanism that works, but I would just hook it to a drone and it would go crash into the first thing that would kill it. So I'm gonna go with Winona. I'm a dog person, through and through. Again, loyalty. Big fan of it. And question number 3. Read Gummy's monologue. What is life? Is it nothing more than an endless search for a cutie mark? And what is a cutie mark but a constant reminder that we're all only one bugbear attack from oblivion? And what of the poor gator? Flank, forever blank, destined to an existential swim down the river of life to an unknown destiny. There you go. If that didn't do it for you, nothing will. Lily Sparkle asks, do you watch any of the content that the Brony Analysis make? You know what, believe it or not, I don't. I've tried it a few times, I've tried watching them. It does not entertain me one little bit. You know, I might go off on some tangents once in a while that happen in the episode, but when I'm speaking at the end of the episode, but my main videos are about just my personal recorded actions during the episode. When I'm watching someone that's just sitting here going, okay, let's talk about this episode, and they just start tearing it apart minute by minute, frame by frame, animation scene to actor scene, the song song, it turns into just one big whiny fest to me, and I don't like it at all. This is My Little Pony, a colorful, pastel colored pony show for kids. You do not need to be digging that deep into it. Some of it just gets flat out ridiculous and annoying, so no. I stopped watching Analysis a long time ago, and I have no plans whatsoever to even start anytime soon. Zach asks if you have an Xbox. May I add you as a friend? Yes, I do have an Xbox. I don't have an Xbox One yet. That costs this rectangle-shaped, green, kind of papery stuff that I can't just throw in the air whenever I want. But I do have a normal Xbox. I do have a gamer tag. It's just under my name, CobaltSky. You'll see a picture of my OC. And yeah, anyone out there is welcome to add me. I don't have as much time on my Xbox as I used to have. I barely have time to think anymore, so I'm not on it a lot, but when I am, you'll see me there. Ezekiel Velez asks, excluding MLP, is there any other series that you would want to do blind commentaries? There's a ton. There's a ton of series I would like to do blind commentary on. Everywhere from the cartoon genre that I'm in now, all the way up to anime, which I know is still cartoons, but it's a different type, you know what I mean? But I have not been able to find one yet that I'm not gonna get sued over. It's ridiculous. Colorful Holly asks, how do you feel about fan art? Oh man, here's the question of all time. I love it. I can't get enough of of it. I mean, I am a melting pot of friendship for fan art. Mainly because I can't draw my OC myself, plus if I could, I probably wouldn't just want to draw my OC pasted everywhere. I'd get really sick of myself. But the fact that anyone who can draw, or even if you can't draw, just the sole fact that someone would want to sit down and draw my OC out of the kindness of their heart on their free time is a feeling I can't even explain in words. It's amazing the type of things you all do for me, that the people in this fandom do. I wish I could have some of that level of talent, but yeah, I absolutely love the fan art. And no one ever, my OC is not licensed, it's not legal, nothing. I'm not gonna yell at you, I'm not gonna copyright you, that's BS. Anyone has the right to do anything with my OC without my really permission. It is a character, it's pixels on your monitor. But anyways, what I'm getting at is I absolutely love it. Can't get enough of it. Nerd Cave asks, question number 1, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. Question number 2, if you could change your OC, what would it look like? A black and red alicorn OC. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with my OC. I'm happy the way it turned out. It turned out way better than I ever thought it would. The people who have created fan art for me have taken it to a whole new level of awesomeness. And if I could change my OC, I wouldn't. Avis101 asks question number 1. What more of the world of Equestria would you like to be explored in season 6? I think I'd like them to explore more on the dragon side. Yeah, we had Dragon Quest and all that really went into detail about dragons in Equestria, but that was more of Spike's journey when he was trying to find himself. I'd like to see him expand on the dragon front of dragons in Equestria. Or go back to the Griffins and we've seen enough Griffins. Question number 2. What made you decide you want to change the background art of your videos? Everyone needs a little change sometimes. I mean, I love every piece of fan art that comes in. Just because I change one doesn't mean I don't like it anymore or never liked it in the first place. I absolutely love all of it. But when you stare at the same background for 5 whole seasons, it's time for a little bit of a change. You gotta mix it up. I know a lot of people out there may not like change. I don't like change myself, but as the guy who is editing this and uploading this, I have to change things every once in a while to make it fresh, to make it refreshing, so that I want to keep doing it and I don't get complacent and bored with the same old thing over and over and over again. Plus, like I said earlier, I'm a sucker for fan art, so I like to show it off, I like to flaunt it. Maybe a little too much. And question number 3, are you planning on reacting to more fan content to fill the hiatus? Besides Anthology and Mentally Advanced series. There's a bunch of other series out there I want to start, or at least look into, and give it a shot. Luckily for us, or me anyways, I can't speak for everyone that has to live a daily busy life, and then I get to come home. I don't have to, I get to come home and make these videos. The hiatus isn't much of a hiatus because I'm busy the entire time. I'm busy trying to keep up, so I'm watching from when a season ends till a season starts. I'm still watching all this pony in between. So there's not much of a hiatus for me. I know there is for you, but yes, I do plan on doing more to fill your hiatus. Cadence or Chrysalis asks, Cadence of course, I'm kidding. Question number 1, can you tell us your real first name since you can't do a face reveal? Well, I've never ever said I can't. I can one day, maybe, but actually at the first of this Q&A, I said my real last name, so I'll meet you halfway with that one. Question number 2, have your main 6 favorite list changed? Yes, it has. Pre-season 5 and other seasons, my favorite list was Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Twilight, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Rarity. Now it's Rainbow Dash, Twilight, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Fluttershy. Not much, but a little. And question number 3, since there's been a lot of controversy about this, do you prefer the main 6 plus 1 with Sunset Shimmer or Starlight Glimmer? I'd rather the main 6 stay the main 6. And the controversy over the whole thing is actually hilarious. I feed off this stuff just to see people go bonkers over pixels. But if I had to choose a plus 1, I would go with Sunset. Sunset Shimmer interests me a lot more ever since Rainbow Rocks. And even though Starlight Glimmer isn't bad, I'd still rather her just be a side character. Doesn't need to be part of the main 6. We don't need an alicorn princess and a PMSing unicorn with magic beyond her own abilities to control, and too powerful for her own good. Beast and Bulbasaur 6551 asks, Mr. CobaltSky, You're my #1 favorite reactor. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that very much. More than you know. Also, could you play Banned from Equestria Daily 1.5? Oh dear. Well, I do know that Banned from Equestria Daily 1.5 is the final version. It has the updated ponies. It has, I think, the rest of the main 6. It's even got Spike, and then you got Spike and Rarity and the princesses and a lot more ponies, but you still only have 3 days and 3 nights, and I already did a playthrough of 1.4. It's on my channel. Not only is it on my channel, it is my video with the highest views, over 500,000 views. That is wrong. I mean, I'm glad to have a video that has over 500,000 views on it, but Banned from Equestria Daily, really? Oh well, I'll take it. I'm still happy about it. But as for, I'll probably play 1.5 some point or another just to see if I can catch the new stuff, but it's probably not going to be uploaded onto the channel. 1 is enough, especially when you do the playthrough for 1 to 2 hours and you have to go back and throw a surprise Patrick sensor or whatever you pick over every little scene of it. Ood Luna 3 asks, question number 1. What was a moment that stuck out to you in 2005? Doesn't have to be your best or worst moments. Have you even met me yet? I'm like the boringest person on the face of the planet. I don't have any. And actually, if you really look back at 2015, what really happened? What was so amazing about 2015? It was just like any other year to me. Question number 2. If Donald Trump, oh here we go again, were to give you a small loan of $1 million, what would you use it on? Myself, of course. Or, you know, I could give 1 million people a small loan of $1. And question number 3. Quick! Sing me the song of your people. I'm a pony. Ponies are my people. And I've already sang the MLP opening theme song. Dr. Wubs asks, will you finally notice me, senpai? Well, I believe I just did, so hi, I see you. I know, well, I don't see you, but I notice you. I can read what you type. And question number 2, will you sing Spectacle, the song Ra sang when we first met her? Please? Sure, why not? I'm not much of a diva, but it's nice and short, I can do that. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the song in Milo Karaoke, so you get a nice little YouTube version. It's the best I got. Time for the spectacle, time for the show. The lights are bright and the colors glow. I'm not just any pony, I think you know. The time is now, it's about to blow. Razzle dazzle, glitz and glam. Turn it all up, it's a spectacle. Razzle dazzle, glitz and glam. Turn it all up, it's a spectacle. Give me more razzle dazzle, glitter eyes, big surprise, lights, cameras, whoa. Razzle dazzle, glitz and glam, turn it all up, it's a spectacle. Hear the applause, here to impress. Not just a pony, I am the Countess. Oh dear, that was nothing short of horrible, but anyways, moving on. Ashley Rose asks, question number 1. What do you think of Lena Hall, the voice actor for Ra? I think she is very, very super talented in not only singing, but voice acting. And I would not mind one bit if they brought her back for future episodes. She seems like a sweet, kind, caring person. She's made a lot of accomplishments in her life. And she's just all around one of those people that you want to be around. And question number 2, what do you think will happen next in the show? Another quest for the main 6? Or will the show explore something new? I'm guessing both. I mean, they're definitely going to have quests and they're going to be exploring something new. I would hope, or it's going to be a really boring season if we just backpedal all 26 episodes. Rodney Burgess asks, can you react to your Going on a Ride MLP version? I've actually never even heard of this MLP version of your Going on a Ride. I'll have to hit record and look that up just in case. So, I don't know, maybe. I mean, I definitely can. I have the ability, but it's nothing I've ever heard of before, which makes it all the greater. That makes the best commentaries. Christopher Ocampo asks, question number 1, did you like the show at first? It took me a while to warm up to it. Season 1 wasn't that powerful of a season, but they didn't I mean, when they made season 1, they weren't gunning for what they're gunning for now. I mean, you can tell they've switched to really putting their heart and soul in it. So no, I didn't hate it. I didn't despise it. Never watch it again. But I wasn't absolutely in love with it right from the get-go. It took me a while into the season 1 to really start realizing that I like this show and the characters and just all around the joy and happiness of it all. Question number 2, what kind of music do you listen to? As long as it's catchy and has good beat, almost anything, but my top genre is hard rock. Zombies Eat This Taylor asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite color of the alphabet? Remember, answer honestly. Oh, come on, honestly now. On a scale of 1 to 10, my favorite color of the alphabet has always been 14. You know that. Mukuro12 asks, have you seen The Labyrinth of Magic or Rurouni Kenshin? They are a good series. Well, if they are a good series, I'll definitely look into it, but no, I have never seen either of those, nor heard of them. Fizzy Notes asks, question number 1, where is Soundspeed? I don't know, it wasn't my week to watch him. I'm sure his owner has him on a leash somewhere else. It'll be my turn in a couple months. And question number 2, what games do you like and currently play at the moment? I like rocks. T. Prower asks, question number 1, what inspired you to make your OC a Pegasus? Something to do with Rainbow Dash? Actually, no. My OC was made before I even had a liking to any character, before I knew people picked favorites or made lists. I had my OC completely made and done in Pony Creator on season 5. Haha, I just barely created my OC in season 5. Season 1, episode 5. And since you mentioned Rainbow Dash in there, if you go back to my season 1 and watch those, you can tell I wasn't picking favorites. I didn't even really care for Rainbow Dash back then. I was the same stubborn person as everyone else that is in denial about her being best pony. Luckily for me, unlike everybody else, I was able to break that funk. And question number 2, would you like to see more background pony centered stuff like Slice of Life, or do you think that might be a little too much for a non-milestone episode? I'd like to see more if they did it lightly. I don't think we need a whole nother full-blown episode of just background ponies. I think that would be catering a little too much, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with having a milestone video, kind of like Amending Fences, where you had a story on one of the main characters and then a whole bunch of the background characters like Minuet and Twinkleshine and Moondancer came into play a lot. So those type of episodes, yes, I would definitely love to see more of those. Another full-blown slice of life where it's just fan favor, no. Dancer Girl 600 asks, do you think you will do any more G3 MLP reaction videos like you did with A Very Minty Christmas? I would like to do some more Generation 3 just to, I don't know, get a feel for where the whole thing came to be. Plus it seems to creep a lot of people out, which is always great for a really good reaction. Blaze Rider asks, are there any movies that you like but others hate? Surprisingly, not really. The people I seem to surround myself with all pretty much like the same things I like. Or we are all totally afraid of going to movie theaters alone, so we just suffer through each other's company and go watch the movie. Gaming with the Wogs asks, will you be playing Hitman when it comes out? It's a definite possibility. We'll see how I feel when it comes out. I know of Hitman, I've seen him, and I haven't really... It's a definite possibility. We'll see how I feel when it comes out, but it looks like it's very entertaining. Dizzy Dash asks, question number 1, what is the most embarrassing moment in your life? Recording playthroughs of MLP sex games and posting on my channel for over 500,000 people to view. Question number 2, kill, marry, and screw Celestia, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity. You must kill one, marry one, and screw one. Oh, I love getting to choose. Well, if those are my only options, I'd probably kill Celestia, because, I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to kill a sun god? And be that guy walking around like, yeah, I did that. I'd go with screwing Rarity, because it'd be a one and done, and then I would marry Rainbow Dash, because it'd be forever. Lifebreaker92 asks, question number 1, how come you don't commentate on fan animations as much as you used to? Well, as far as what I commentate on and when I do it and when it's uploaded, it has a lot to do with what's currently going on in the video world. If we're currently in the middle of the actual Friendship is Magic series, that takes my main priority. I work on getting those out every week before moving on to something else. And if I have fan-made content that I'm currently watching that doesn't have an ending that is ridiculously down the road, I do like to watch that from beginning to end or at its current end until they make more before starting something new. I like to finish what I started before taking on something new. And lately there's been a lot on the plate to do, so I haven't been just adding videos randomly willy-nilly all over the place and having 10, 12 unfinished series just scattered all around my channel. Probably a tiny bit of OCD in there somewhere. But it doesn't mean I won't commentate fan animations. They're definitely on the list. It's just up in the air when they're gonna be done. Question number 2. What kind of job do you have that would take you a month or two to react to one episode like Soundspeed? Okay, first of all, lay off the guy. And second of all, I don't have a job that would cause me to only be able to make one episode every 1 to 2 months. And probably neither does he. It's rather more finding the time to sit down and do it with everything else going on in our busy lives. I can't speak for Soundspeed, but I can guarantee you, and it is true for me, that there's a lot more things going on than just work and ponies. Now, if this was a major supplier or revenue force, that would probably be totally different, but it's not. Sondif Roadster asks, what would you do commentary on if you didn't have to worry about copyright? Well, probably just like any suggestions for MLP related videos that people suggest to me that I look into, I would probably do any anime that people would throw my way. Also, movies of all kinds, and other cartoons, of course. Scalene Triangles asks, question number 1, can you please try to draw your OC in MS Paint with a mouse? I can't even draw my OC in MS Paint if I copy-pasted it, so sadly no. If you want to know what that looks like, just open up MS Paint, click the pen tool, click the color blue, and just scribble all over the page. And question number 2. Please grab your desk or whatever you're sitting by and twist your torso as far as you can. It's great for popping your back. Okay, 1, that's not a question, and 2, no! I'd rather not. That is not a healthy way in any way, shape, or form to do that. Alex Gunther asks, say rarity is, but see what we're trying to do there. Even if I declined it, you would have me on mic saying it as part of the question. Say rarity is not best pony, and that's not breaking the honesty rule because it's obviously true. Well, actually, the way I just said it is very true, and it did not break my honesty obligation. But how you typed it in your question was a clear violation of that code. GBM Fairview asks, clop or no clop? Well, clop, of course, that's a sound ponies make when we walk. Lordor 1000 asks, would you be okay if I drew a gay clop pic? Not flop fic, I guess you meant clop thick of your OC. Well, to be honest with you, if you did draw a gay flop pic of my OC, you would not be the first. And also, if that's something you really want to do, be my guest. The only rule is to that you have to send it to me when you're done. But my OC is also in Clop Fix, so you know. Take that as you will. Goober Trooper asks, what's your plans for going forward? Do you still plan on keeping doing MLP commentaries, or are you thinking about branching out and trying other things? I do plan on running MLP commentaries as long as I possibly can. As far as branching out, if I can find something that's not gonna get me sued, then yes. Femto Kitten asks, what do you hope in the future for this channel? And possibly your fans as well. For way into the future, you know, I hope my channel keeps growing. I hope I find new material. I hope I get better as a commentator, because there's always room for growth. I hope I get some time in my schedule to learn more about my software than just the basics and be able to do some fun, fancy things that's not only fun to do but fun for people to watch. I hope the fans keep up the support and keep on growing, and not only like the channel because ponies are cool, but like the channel and subscribe to it because they like the content they see. I also hope in the future for this channel that the content produced will not only be better but expand wider and more frequently. Ramona Ambrose asks, I want to ask you, do you draw your own OC or does someone else do it? I can't draw, so I have never drawn my OC. Now, I did put together my own OC by myself in a pony creator, and then as the channel grew and got more popular, the fans took it in their own hands and made fan art among other things. So no, I do not draw my own OC. Any pictures you have seen of my OC have come from other people straight out of the kindness of their heart. Jay Whisker 37 asks question number 1, have you ever seen the show Fringe? I believe I have seen a few episodes of Fringe. I know what you're talking about immediately, but I don't have a specific idea of how many episodes I've seen. I probably haven't seen them in order, and it wasn't a series I was gung-ho to just buy every season of, but it's not a bad series at all. I'll definitely watch it. And question number 2, where does the gentleman live? The gentleman lives on Little Hill Field. Tanner Jeffress asks, question number 1, how hot are you? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, demon to angel, orc to elf, Prince Charming to chocolate mud baby. I don't know what scale you want me to use. I guess I'll go with the 15th star from the 7th nebula to the south. And question number 2, so I would like to know, what editing software do you use? I use Adobe Premiere Pro, and I'm trying to take on learning how to do Adobe After Effects, which is not going over so well. And Petite Pony Animations asks, what did you think about bronies before you were one? Realistically, I never even had time to think. I mean, there was a small window there when the pony stuff was just on every corner of the internet, where it was more confusing than anything, but the whole confusing spiked into culture shock, descended into realization, and plateaued into being one, like in the matter of a month. So I didn't have really much time to think about what I thought of them, but I've always been open-minded to all different kind of cultures, coming from some myself that not everyone in the world accepts. But in the end, I guess I thought they were just people who were doing and participating in the thing they loved, regardless of what anyone else thought. Classic TV Guy 1 asks, can you sing We'll Make Our Mark? There we go, there's a good song. That's a Cutie Mark Crusaders song from Crusaders of the Lost Mark, and I would be more than happy to. We've been searching for our cutie marks for a while now, trying to find out how we fit in. So many ways we've tried before, but we kept on trying more, 'cause the cutie mark crusaders don't give in. We'll make our mark, one way or another we'll make our mark, on the day that we discover the ultimate reward of our cutie marks.
Now that's more like it. We all got the same cutie mark! Cutie mark crusaders forever!
We were searching for cutie marks for a while there, trying to find out how we fit in. So many ways we've tried before, but we kept on trying more, 'cause the cutie mark crusaders don't give in. Now we know what it took all along, and our journey here is never really done. For it is more than just a mark, it's a place for us to start an adventure that has only just begun. We'll make our mark, show the world what we can do. We'll make our mark, helping fillies to break through to the ultimate reward of a cutie mark.
All right, every pony, get ready for the biggest quinceanera celebration ever!
Oh, Sugar Cube, if Mom and Dad were here, they'd be so proud of you.
Oh, thanks, Applejack.
Now go on and party with your pals.
I'm so proud of you, little buddy. You've taught me a thing or two. You've inspired every pony around you, and you've inspired me too. You've made your mark, done Equestria so proud. You've made your mark, and we're here to sing it loud for the ultimate reward of your cutie mark.
Well, what do you think, Crusaders? Were these cutie marks totally worth waiting for, or what? Yeah, I can't wait to see who we're gonna help next.
We started out just 3 crusaders driven to see what we find in our hearts, discover our destiny, and here we are best friends, about to start it again. An adventure that never will end, we'll make our marks. Helping Phillies most in need, we'll make our marks. So each one of them succeeds, 'cause the ultimate reward is a cutie mark. Oh god. The hold. No bueno. Alright. We'll make our mark. Good song. Both parts. Glad they were both in there. Okay. The N4444 asks, if they gave Vinyl Scratch, aka DJ Pone 3, a canon voice, would you be upset or like it? I would like it. I was waiting for her to talk every single time she came on screen in episode 100, the fan candy episode. But they decided to keep her silent, which is fine too, but I'd love for her to have a canon voice. Fairflyer asks, do you ever cover yourself in peanut butter, roll under your bed, and pretend you're a carrot? Have you been watching the video cameras in my rooms again? Are you the one that set those up? Come on, this is supposed to be a secret. Chartate101 asks, age, country, and state. Age is 26, country is the United States of America, and state is Arizona. Eon Aurora asks, would you like a 3D model or print of your OC? I would literally probably kill for one of those. Those are so awesome. If I had one of those in my OC, I would be the happiest person on the face of the earth. That would be so freaking cool. So in case that didn't answer your question, yes. Yes. Hell yes. Book Lover asks, question number 1, can you react to Pony Shenanigans by Luffy is Cool? Again, another thing I'm gonna have to look up. I have no idea what that is. But the fun part about what I do is all I gotta do is load up something, somebody suggests hit the record button and just play, and let nature take its course. Sometimes it blows out the roof, sometimes it falls in the dumpster. You never know, that's the exciting part of this. And question number 2, how do you rank the main 6 and the background ponies? The background ponies being Derpy, Octavia, Bonbon, Lyra, Vinyl, and Dr. Hooves. Well, you've already heard how I rank the main 6, but if I'm gonna rank the background characters solely on the list you gave me, number 1, Lyra, number 2, Vinyl, number 3, Derpy, number 4, Octavia, number 5, Bonbon, and number 6, Dr. Hooves. Serpent Master 13 asks, where did you learn to curse? Okay, friends, family, school, all my English teachers were sailors. The internet, you guys when I missed something in an episode, and my place of employment. Mukuro12 asks, question number 1, do you have any suggestions for MLP-OC? I would like help and advice for someone who actually made OC. Tip number 1, don't make it an alicorn. Pick Earth, Pony, Pegasus, Unicorn, or you can even go outside of the pony species, griffin, dragon, donkey even, but I think we got enough princesses. Other than that, you need to build it to your liking. This is something that's going to represent you in a community. And try not to go too extravagant, way over the top overkill / roadkill. Just keep it simple with a few added features of who you are, what you want the picture to represent as you. You're going to be seeing this on screen or other places. If you get into that media where someone else makes it, you want to be able to look at that and go, yeah, that's me. And question number 2, how long did it take you to make your pony OC? I am making mine. She has gone through loads of designs. You will go through loads of designs until you find one that you're happy with. And that's exactly what you want to do. You don't want to sit there and overthink and stress about it, but you want a design that you're going to be proud of. And let those designs that you create come naturally to you from you. You start pulling designs off other people or other people's ideas, you're going to create a pony that isn't you. Or excuse me, I should say an OC that isn't you. It doesn't have to be a pony. And it took me a few hours. It took me probably anywhere from 6 to 8 hours to find the color scheme I liked, the design I liked, some of the special features I wanted it to represent me with, and so on. And it was a really cool experience, so I wish you the best of luck. And with that, guess what? That was the last question in this Q&A. We have reached The end. It has been a long road. I hope I was able to make this Q&A entertaining and not just question answer, question answer, question answer. I like to add little things in here, little tidbits every once in a while, just to keep it fresh, keep it going. Songs every so often, even though I'm a terrible singer. But that isn't the point. The point is I'm here for you to help better me interact with you as fans, as channel owner to fans, and to just generally have fun. Even if the songs are horrible or I'm answering embarrassing questions or whatever, it's a blast, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So yeah, I want to thank every single one of you who participated in this. I hope you were just able to open up and have fun with your questions. That was the whole point, because when you're having fun with it, I'm having fun with it. And don't worry too much if your name wasn't read out in some of the questions. There were a lot of identical questions. I had to shorten them up a little bit instead of giving the same answer 12 times. You can trust me that I read every single one, and I appreciate you taking the time to ask it. But in the end, I hope some of your deep down, burning, hard-hitting questions were answered. I hope you had a lot of fun with it. I know I did. I do pray that everyone's eardrums are intact from the singing, because there's more videos to come and you need to be able to hear those. So thanks everyone once again for your time, your effort, your support, your questions. Even though the content may not come out super fast, it is in no way, shape, or form running on low. There is still a lot to cover, and it should be loads of fun, and I can't wait. And it should be a heck of a good time. So, with that, I thank you all and appreciate you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Woo! Yeah! Peanut brittle! Well, that made a massive freaking mess I've got to clean up now. Yay!